What's going on, and welcome to Oil and Gears. Today we're going to the junkyard because there are a couple of XBs that are there. I don't know what's on them. I'm actually going after 4th of July whenever there's like 50% off, so the cars might be just gutted, so I'm not sure what's there, only on what's on the pictures. So some of the things that I look for at the junkyard when I go out and look at these XBs, you know, aluminum door sills, any type of suspension, if there's lowering springs on these, if there's any mods on them, any installs, radios, any type of aftermarket grills or strut bars, anything like that, floor mats, anything that's in good condition, and just little things here and there, auxiliary ports, iPod ports. I kind of like having those on hand, but I also like to look at Scion TCs and any release series XBs, TCs, first gens or second gens. So we're gonna go to the junkyard. We're gonna check out these XBs and see if there's anything on there. So let's get to it. So some of the things that you want to try to find are the aftermarket pedal covers, you know, the aluminum door sills here. Sometimes there'll be carbon fiber inserts, or even the waterfall will be carbon fiber, you know, around there. So some of the stuff that you want to look for when you're at the junkyard. This one doesn't seem to have very much in there. It's an automatic. It doesn't have any of the auxiliary ports or iPod. One thing that I'm interested in is this, because you can repaint it, put it on. It's the valve cover. And they just threw it in the back. I don't know why they took it off, but all this other parts, intake here. If you have a blocks intake, this is where you take the insert and you can, you know, fix out the codes that happen with the blocks intake by using this piece here. See, I'm not sure what they were going for, but they took this whole thing apart. One thing that I like doing is finding these old Camaros, these old Trans Ams. Look at this. It's got Cadillac rims on it. Those are old school rims with spokes. Fun times at the junkyard. Finally found it. Red. Nothing really on this one. Looked like it might have had the aluminum door sills. This is a 2006.5 because it has the audio control. Also has the auxiliary right there. Radio. Regular waterfall. Actually, it just had the regular. I wonder why they took them out. It had the regular sills. Yeah, regular sills. Oh, that's what they did. So they took these shocks, the hatch shocks out the back. Alright, so I came across this 2009 XB. This one actually has auxiliary in the iPod. That's pretty cool. I like that. These radios I really like. I have one, it broke, but there's a couple of TCs here at the junkyard that have these radios. I'm thinking about taking one. I don't know. I don't need it. I have the 10-inch now. So here's a TC. I don't need anything from this one, but one thing that you can find are carpets. This one has a carpet here, but this one's been around for a while, so it's pretty dirty, so we won't take those. But you can find carpets. This one doesn't have a radio like the other XB. The other Scion TCs did have the other radio, but this one does have the sunroof. Nothing on this car that I can take. There's another TC. So far there's been 5 TCs at this junkyard. I can't even open this one. I have to go around. No floor mats. Oh, actually the floor mats are back here, but they're not Scion. Oh, they are Scion. So these are Scion floor mats. I kind of like these. Oh, it's ripped. No good. These are just regular floor mats, nothing in here. This one doesn't have a stock radio only. It's a manual. It's another Scion. Not much in this one either. Ooh. Nope. This is pretty cool. Cop car at the junkyard. Not much in there, but pretty cool to see, it's got all the bars and stuff in here. Put that on a Scion. I found one of these. I have two of them. Well, there you have it. We were at the junkyard, and unfortunately there was nothing on these XBs, first gen or second gens that I saw. No aftermarket parts, nothing that I could take. There was the valve cover that was already taken off, but I've already done the valve cover and painted mine. It's in good condition, so I really didn't need it. Again, I went after 4th of July, so usually junkyards have sales during the holidays, like 50% off. I know there's one junkyard here in the Houston area that actually does sales during the holidays during each day. So Mondays it's like 10%, Tuesdays 20, so on and so forth. I didn't go to that one because there aren't any new XBs that were there. I did see a lot of TCs at the junkyard today, but I mean, they're the first gen TCs. There's really nothing on them. Other than that, you know, there's a XB right there, second gen. You know, I try to look for floor mats, you know, the aluminum door sills, strut bars, stuff like that. But I mean, these XBs had already been gutted out and everything taken from them. So they were just base model XBs, and there wasn't really anything on there. I do like to scour around the junkyard just to see what cars are there. XAs, Echoes, Yaris's, they all have the same engine as the XB, but there wasn't really anything there. A lot of TCs, I'm surprised. You know, I do see a lot of TCs, first gens, and I think they have the problems with the oil consumption, but they do have good taillights. Every time I see a TC, they have the nice taillights. So I do, if I ever get a TC, which I don't think I will, I think I'll get the second gen TC, like 2012 and up. But the first gens, they all have good taillights, and then everything else is just, you know, base model. So anyways, but I do want to say a couple of things now. I'm not, you know, uploading a ton of videos every week. It is the summertime, you know, family, vacations, you know, stuff like that. But I think I'm going to start doing every other week, just because I don't want to lose content and doing stuff for my XB. I do have some of the guys that are in the Scion Lifestyle Car Club that have some projects that they want me to film so I can put on my channel. One of those is the Rolls Royce headliner. You know, we might do that one. Some more Raceland suspension on the XB. But other than that, you know, family, I have a toddler. As you can see, I got the car seat in the back. So anytime I do any type of mod or install or any project on the XB, I only have a certain amount of time. So it's usually during nap time on the weekends between 12 and 2, or late at night after, you know, my kid goes to sleep, you know, after 8 o'clock. And usually by that time I just want to relax and whatnot. But everything that you've seen on my channel has been in those time crunches, you know, no more than 2 days on one project. So but yeah, I did come across a 2004 Scion XB Silver that I'm thinking about buying. It's one of the neighbors has one there, and it's just been sitting there. They don't hardly use it, so I've asked and see if they would sell it. So they're actually going to get with the owner. It's a relative of theirs, and see if they want to sell it. So I was thinking that if this is a Scion that I get, you know, I can flip it, you know, put a couple mods on there, flip it, or I can keep it. Now it's the Thundercloud color. So one of the ideas that I had, you know, I've seen the XBs that are themed out, kind of like the Ghostbusters theme. I like that one. But I thought about doing a Back to the Future DeLorean type theme on an XB. Tell me what you think. Comment down below. I think it would be pretty cool, you know. I'm not talking about turning the XB into a truck. It would just be like the lights on the outside, you know, all the fun stuff, you know, Mr. Fusion, the flux capacitor, you know, all the little things like that. But I'm not sure if I can get my hands on it, maybe, but it just all depends on, you know, how much I want to spend on it, you know, if it'll look good, you know, stuff like that. So we'll see if I'm able to get my hands on this Thundercloud XB. Then I'll have 2 XBs, and you know, maybe I'll keep both or sell one or theme it out or whatever. Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. But other than that, this was a pretty quick video. You know, we went to the junkyard, looked at some cars, and couldn't find anything. But anyways, so if you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions on things that I can do as far as what you want to see on my channel, comment down below, let me know. But other than that, you know, this is it. This is the video. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace.